No.
And that's why his score reflected that. We move back to the start line. Is Adam LZ from the USA, the only US driver on the grid. Massive crash. Wheels and suspension falling off in Finland, but the car is back together. This man has been doing a lot of driving on both sides of the Atlantic this year, and now he's in the Euro E36, as he calls it, firing in. First time he's ever put a competitive run in Riga, and he goes wide to the end of the circuit, and this is solid from LZ so far. Very fast through the course. As he fires to that outer zone for us, it's good, very snappy transition. When he gets slowed down time, just about gets away with it, but that was going to be a big error for Adam LZ as he hops up on the curb. And I was just noticing how much speed he was carrying through the course. I would have thought, you know, this guy's never driven the track before. He should be a little tentative, should be a little bit nervous. This is a scary track. Not so much for Adam LZ. He's done enough things this year to say, what more is left to scare me? And I'll tell you what, that was a pretty good run until that moment, and that's going to hurt his score because that was a big hit with the curb.
It certainly was, Dave. Yeah, you know what? That was looking like it could be, you know, a contender for the top spot there, because he was absolutely pinpoint perfect right up until that point. Look at the line here he takes through the middle of the circuit. Snappy transition, keeps it on throttle as well. And I think that didn't help him. Didn't have any slowing down into that point.
I think, you know, a little bit of handbrake or a little bit of left foot brake to predict that that was going to happen. But I think he thought maybe the car will hook up, maybe it'll pull me out of that danger zone. It didn't. That thing was to the moon there at that point. And once he got up on that curb, I mean, a man that's had the rear wheels of an E36 off the ground more than anybody in the history of drifting in the last month or so. You can see, look at the violence on the steering wheel as he tries to regain control, which he does. But a 70 on the board, that would have been, much higher if he had got away with that. But again, you got to get it done. Judges aren't going to be like, oh, that would have been cool. It had to be cool or not.
Yeah, exactly. And very happy with that. There we go.
Oh, we got America.
Oh, that is freedom right there.
Yeah, it's bald eagles ready to leave the line, although they're all Japanese.
They're all Japanese eagles, yeah.
Do
they? Japanese have eagles?
I'm sure they do.
Someone will correct us online.
Ornithologists, we don't know. So here we go. Adam LZ is next up, sitting in 30th position with a 70 from his first run. Needs to go a little bit wilder, and he is. He's firing through the gears now. Very early initiation from LZ as he pushes wide to the end of the track. That is perfect so far. And a big mistake on the second half of the course. The first one got to be clever here. Make it work. Transitions very fast. Again, going way too fast, but he makes it work. But he transitions snappy. He's got to get into that outer zone very late, but he made it work on the transition. As Adam LZ takes it across the line, it will be an improvement on his first run, but he is not backing down. There's a tentative run in there, but he's not taking the option for it.
No, he's not, Dave. He's not going to drive at 50%. He's going to drive at 110. He's been driving like this all weekend, though, and he said that Riga was a bucket list for him. He said he wanted to come here and drive this track. It's one of those ones that a lot of people watch and say, I want to have a go because it looks so treacherous, and it is. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's really wrong. And for me, LZ really pulled out all the stops there.
He's grabbed a lot of points through the first two corners, and this is really good here as well. Late there, though, on big angle. So up to here, everything is perfect. This is on both runs. He's suffered a little bit here, but he makes it work. Doesn't go up on the curb, transitions back. But that snappy transition means that he gets to that last outer zone a little later than he would want to. But everything else, apart from that, pretty spot on, I think.
Yeah, it's
E36 went through the wars in Finland.
Every round.
Everybody's been through the wars in Finland, though, to be fair.
We went through the wars, and we were just in the commentary booth.
We were just at the after party.
Yeah.
So here we go. It is Adam LZ to see what score he's got. Will it be an improvement on a 70? He's sitting in 30th, which is treacherously close to the top zone. It's an 85. An 85 into 17th position goes Adam LZ.
He's